Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for the month of August 2019. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. First, I'm going to give you my email address. And my email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, andyhoro9 at gmail.com. The first card that I'm going to pull is got to do with the first 15 days of August. And I'm going to talk with this card. I'm going to talk to you about your new romance if you find one. And you're coming from Capricorn. This is not a very good card. It says you'll find somebody very arrogant or somebody very secretive or somebody trying to hide his or her background, basically. So you don't give your heart away too quickly in the first 15 days of August. Be a little suspicious of anybody showing interest in you in the form of a romance. Take your time about it. And if you feel you're not very sure, it's only 15 days of August we are talking about. Hold on. Go out if you want with this person, but don't give your heart away, because I find that something is going to make you regret it. Now I'm going to pull another card, which is to do with your ongoing romance if you already have one. So let's see what happens. It's a much better card. It says good things can develop regarding your ongoing romance, but it is a cage. A cage meaning that you seem to be somehow feeling trapped in it. So ask yourself honestly, do you still want to stay in that ongoing romance? And if you can answer yes, then tell yourself, never mind if things are very touchy or not agreeable in the first 15 days of August. It's only 15 days. Work hard. Try to show your best friendliness, and you will be able to control this first 15 days of August with your romance partner. Now I'm going to talk to you about marriage. So what does the card say for you in the first 15 days of August for marriage? It's a card of complications. It's a card of opposites. So you can see some opposites are bigger and some opposites are smaller. And you may just be the smaller opposite who cannot have any control or say. So even in your marriage, if things are not agreeable, whatever plans made are not agreeable, tell yourself, for the sake of keeping a happy first 15 days of August, be agreeable and let it go at that. It's only 15 days because there's going to be more than enough of disagreements. This card has got two things. The temperament is shown, the ego and the temper. Don't lose control of these two things, or you'll find the first 15 days of August is going to give you a lot of regrets later on about your marriage. Be calm and the time will pass. Now about the last 16 days of August. So let's see what happens for you. The card I pull will be to do with your new romance, if ever you find one in the last 16 days of August. It's a very, very lucky card. It says you will meet somebody who will help you in all areas of your life to give you the support that you need and to give you the stability and the feeling of security as well. So if you find somebody who is interested in you, show interest. Now with this kind of card, you have to be materialistically minded. If you're looking for that romance, a new one, go to places where people who are successful go. And you will meet people there that you are going to find useful for you. No harm with that. You don't want to go to places where losers are. You may pick up a romance there, but what for? So be materialistically minded in the last 16 days, and you're going to find somebody who is going to be very useful for you. And the love area will also be shown as is a card of Venus, and that's very good for you. So it shows that the ongoing romance is going to flower, is going to produce a lot of support for you and give you the benefits as well. Is it that you're going to buy a condo together, buy a car together, go to this level of marriage perhaps? Many nice things can happen. So be extremely positive to your romance partner that you have, and you'll be very happy about it. What about your marriage for the last 16 days of August? And let's pull this card, see what it says. Well, this is a very mysterious card, and it's a card of development. So we are waiting for development in the last 16 days where your marriage is concerned. I make this as a positive card with the impression of the moon very good and be able to find good results of what you do in your marriage. Yes, this card is very slow, so you can't be in a big hurry in the last 16 days of August to get what you want in your marriage area. Stay calm. Day by day, in the last 16 days of August, things are going to become better and better for you. The dialogue you have, the what you expect will all become better. So I like this card of mysteriousness, but in a positive way. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky days for you coming from Capricorn. Let me shuffle these cards again. Some people have written to me to say I don't shuffle the cards enough. There's no such thing. I can just shuffle it once until pull a card. I can keep on shuffling like some people do, like they've got nothing better to do while you're on YouTube. It's a bit silly. So it doesn't matter how much you shuffle your card. What's going to happen, the card's going to happen. Now, your lucky ages for you in Capricorn. Wow, this is a very good card. Can you see the sign of Mars right on the top there? It's a very good card. And for you, I'm going to translate this card and say, if you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or even 81, you're going to be very lucky in the area of romance and marriage in the whole month of August. You will overcome any difficulties, you will make things better, and you'll have the luck to bump into somebody who's going to give you a wonderful life. So look at this wonderful card that I've pulled for you. Now, if you're not of these ages, it doesn't mean that you're a loser, not at all. I only brought this one up as an example. If you're not of these ages, then make an appointment to see me one day for a 90-minute session to tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life, not only in the love and romance. We'll talk about that a bit later. Now I want to talk to you about your colors. Why colors? Well, every planet of the 9 planets in the universe looking after Earth and looking after us has been given different colors to control. So when we wear a color waist upwards, we open a channel of energy to that planet who controls that color at the moment that we are wearing this color. So you have to be very cautious what colors you wear. You might just open channels of energy to very negative planets. For the month of August, I'm going to recommend the color red for you. So wear plenty of red waist upwards, undergarments, top garments, hold a red handkerchief, have a pillowcase that's red, have a bedsheet that. In the month of August, when you wear red, it's a supernatural energy almost. Gives you that vibration, makes your aura show a lot of energy. Auras are very important because we don't have to say a word to somebody. When we look at somebody, the auras connect immediately or they disconnect immediately. So wear lots of red in the month of August and you'll be very lucky in your area of romance and marriage. And now what about lucky direction? So why lucky directions? Because 9 planets have been chosen to look after Earth, the world, and look after us as well. So 9 planets have surrounded Earth, and when we look left or right or straight or back, we are looking at one planet or another. And not all the 9 planets will favor us. Sometimes it's only 3 planets that favor us, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, or even more, depends on our horoscope. And so, talking of lucky directions, in this card, I'm going to favor the direction south. So if you face south for the month of August, you're going to attract some wonderful energy and you're going to attract a lot of possibilities of finding a new romance and things like that. So try to do that for the whole month of August, even when you're making a phone call or receiving a phone call, and you will see a lot of good luck will just pour in as far as romance and marriage is concerned. Now we will talk about an attachment to. So let's see who we might find an attachment to. Now let's see what the card says. Attachment to means we might be interested in somebody, or somebody may be interested in us, or we may make a good friendship. And so it's the card of Libra. And so from this card, I will say that somebody from Libra wants to make a contact with you. And so to start a new romance, it could be from somebody from Libra. Or your romance partner may be somebody from Libra, or your marriage partner may be that, or you may just meet somebody who become a good friendship from Libra. It's a good attachment for you that you will make in the month of August. Now we will talk, well, that's all we will talk about. Now I want to talk to you about this 90-minute session. And in this 90 minutes, I'll have your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. And from there, I'll be able to tell you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years, job, business, finance, health areas I will go into detail. And I'll talk to you also about your love story, marriage or romance. And I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll be able to look at your palm to see whether you have that signs. Palms always change. So even if you don't have the sign today, it may be there very soon, we don't know. And so I will do all that for you. And it will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. So send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you, and I wish you a good love story for the month of August. Thank you and goodbye.